Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English with Gemma, your go-to place for turning English practice into progress. I hope you guys are all doing well. It's really nice weather here in Alicante today, and yesterday too, actually. It's 20 degrees and sunny, so I'm feeling good. I went to the beach yesterday. That was really fun. And yeah, I always realize how much the cold weather affects me when the sun comes out, and I feel like so much better. So I hope wherever you are staying safe and warm and happy because, yeah, it's important around this time of year. So, um, I was inspired by my upcoming travels this episode. I'm traveling to Morocco and then to Prague later this month. And it got me thinking about something that we all probably get a little bit nervous about, which is traveling. And especially if you are learning English or you're not confident in speaking English and, you have to use your English when you travel, especially when you're in the airport, because no matter where you are, the common language is probably going to be English. So we're going to go through the most common scenarios that happen from getting to the airport to ordering a taxi to your hotel. And as we go through these scenarios, I'm going to be showing you some useful phrases. And also, if you want to, you can join me in doing a shadowing exercise, which basically, if you're not familiar with shadowing, all it is listening and repeating. This helps with intonation, pronunciation, and also helps you to kind of memorize those most important phrases. So, if you would like to, if you're in a place where you are able to speak out loud, you can feel more than welcome to join me in some shadowing today. So, it will be a little bit more hands-on and a little bit more active than normal. If you are not comfortable with shadowing or you're not in a place where you can do so, you can just listen along and you'll still get those useful phrases. Okay, so let's start with checking in at the airport. So you've just arrived, you have your passport ready, and you need to check in. Here are some key phrases that you might hear and use at a check-in counter. So I want you to just listen to the conversation and then we'll break it down later on in the shadowing exercise. So because I'm just one person and I don't have anyone to read with, I'm going to be saying who is reading before I read because it's a dialogue between a passenger and a check-in agent. Okay, let's listen. Passenger: Hi, I'd like to check in for my flight to Paris. Check-in agent: Can I see your passport, please? Passenger: Sure, here you go. Check-in agent: Do you have any checked luggage? Passenger: Yes, I have one suitcase. All right. Sorry, this is the check-in agent. All right, here's your boarding pass. Your gate number is B12. Boarding starts at 4:30 p.m. Passenger: Thank you. What time does the flight take off? Check-in agent: At 5:15 p.m. Have a great flight. All right. So, as you can see, that's an example of a dialogue between you, the passenger who's checking in, and the check-in agent, the person who's working at the check-in counter and takes your passport, checks you in for the flight, gives you your boarding pass. Sometimes they don't tell you when your flight is taking off, but obviously all that information is on your boarding card, so there should be no issues there. Okay, let's do a little shadowing. I will say a phrase and then you repeat it after me. So, during shadowing, the most important things to pay attention to are your intonation and word stress, pronunciation. So, try to just mimic the sounds as much as possible. The sounds that I'm making, try to copy them exactly. Remember to slow it down, don't rush, and just do your best. All right, so I'm just going to say the number of the sentence and then I'm going to repeat it twice and I will save some space in the middle there for you to do your shadowing. Number one, hi, I'd like to check in for my flight to Madrid. Hi, I'd like to check in for my flight to Madrid. Number two, can I see your passport, please? Can I see your passport, please? So when we're asking a question like that, you have to make sure your intonation is going up at the end. Okay? I think these are all questions, actually. Number three, would you like a window or an aisle seat? Would you like a window or an aisle seat? Notice the intonation in this sentence. When we have two things, when we're given two options, the first option goes up and the second option goes down. So it's, would you like a window or an aisle seat? Da 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 da. Up, down, down. When we have three options in a sentence, for example, uh, what are the three types of seats? Middle. Okay, so it will be, would you like a window, middle, or aisle seat? So it's up, down when we have three options in a sentence. So the first two, up, and the last one is always down. All right, number four. Do you have any checked luggage? Do you have any checked luggage? Number five, here's your boarding pass. Your gate number is B12. Here's your boarding pass. Your gate number is B12. Number six, what time does boarding start? What time does boarding start? Number seven, how many bags am I allowed to check in? How many bags am I allowed to check in? Number eight, is there an extra fee for overweight luggage? Is there an extra fee for overweight luggage? Number nine, can I change my seat number? Can I change my seat number? I would also add a please in there at the end to make sure you're being polite. And finally, number 10. Can I check in online for my return flight? Can I check in online for my return flight? Okay, so that is check-in, dialogue, and shadowing. The next step is obviously going through security. This is a stressful process for even native English speakers. I always get anxious going through security because for some reason the security guards love to just like shout. They take their jobs super seriously. I don't know why, but it always feels like a very stressful situation. Like everything's rushed, everyone's shouting. You have like one shoe on, then somebody's like, okay, now raise your arms above your head and clap three times. I'm just kidding, obviously. But it's crazy. Like every time and then after, when you're trying to put all your clothes back on and everybody's like rushing to get on their flights, I don't know, like I always just find it funny, like the security situation. So hopefully, knowing some phrases will help you with all the confusion and chaos of going through airport security. Let's have a look at an example dialogue. All right, security officer, please place your bag. Okay, I don't know what accent that was. That just came out of me. Let's just try that with a normal voice. Okay, let's try, let's try again. Security officer, please place your bags on the conveyor belt. Passenger, sure. Do I need to take out my laptop? Security officer, yes, please take it out and put it in a separate tray. Also, take off your shoes and belt. Passenger, got it. Security officer. All right, step forward, please. Raise your arms for the security check. Passenger. No problem. Security officer. All right, you're all set. Have a nice flight. I don't think a security officer has ever been this polite to me, but this is an ideal scenario. All right, let's have a look at some of our shadowing sentences. Remember, repeat after me, pay attention to pronunciation and intonation. Number one, take off your shoes and belt. Take off your shoes and belt. Number two, do you have any liquids or electronics in your bag? Do you have any Okay, she said, mess up her words. Let's try again. Do you have any liquids or electronics in your bag? All right, next one. Step forward, please. Step forward, please. Next one. Raise your arms for a security check. Raise your arms for a security check. Next. Excuse me, I forgot to take out my keys. Can I go back and put them in the tray? Excuse me, I forgot to take out my keys. Can I go back and put them in the tray? Last sentence. Sorry, I didn't know I had a water bottle in my bag. Can I throw it away? Sorry, I didn't know I had a water bottle in my bag. Can I throw it away? Okay, so you've checked in, you've gone through security. Next, probably you're going to go order a coffee or a snack. That's what I always like to do. So let's have a look at that dialogue. Ooh, I forgot. I put a vitamin C tablet in my water and I just brushed my teeth. Yuck, that was not nice. Okay, let's order some coffee to wash out that taste in my mouth. All right, here's our dialogue example. Customer, hi, can I get a cappuccino, please? Barista, sure. Would you like any milk alternatives? Customer, yeah, actually, do you have almond or oat milk? Barista, we have both. Customer, great, I'll have almond milk. Barista, anything else? Customer, could I also get a croissant? Barista, of course, that'll be $6.50. Customer, here's my card. Can I just tap it on the machine? Barista, yep, just tap your card here. Here's your order. Enjoy. Okay, time for some shadowing. Number one. Hi, can I get a cappuccino, please? Hi, can I get a cappuccino, please? Number two. Do you have almond or oat milk? Do you have almond or oat milk? Pay attention to that pause on or. Next one. How much is a large coffee? So intonation goes up, up, down. How much is a large coffee? Next one. Can I take that to go, please? Can I take that to go, please? Next. Excuse me, what's the Wi-Fi password? Excuse me, what's the Wi-Fi password? Next. Could you warm this up for me, please? Could you warm this up for me, please? And finally, do you guys have any vegetarian options? Do you guys have any vegetarian options? Nice job. All right. I think our last section, yeah, our last section is taking a taxi to your hotel. So you've landed, you're in your destination airport, and now you need to grab a taxi, get to your hotel, get nice and comfy. So let's listen to our dialogue. Passenger, excuse me, where can I find a taxi? Airport staff, right outside the arrivals hall. Passenger, hi, I need to go to the Grand Hotel, please. Taxi driver, sure, do you have any luggage? Passenger, yep, just this one suitcase. How much will it cost to get there? Taxi driver, it should be around $30, depending on traffic. Passenger, sounds good. Can I pay by cash or card? Taxi driver, cash is preferred, but I do accept cards. Passenger, all right, let's go. Okay, final shadowing exercise. Let's start with this sentence. Excuse me, where can I find a taxi? Excuse me, where can I find a taxi? Next one. Hi, I need to go to the Grand Hotel, please. Hi, I need to go to the Grand Hotel, please. So you notice when you're not asking a question and you're making a statement, the intonation goes down, kind of stays the same. The intonation goes up on the hotel name. Hi, I need to go to the Grand Hotel, please. Da, da, da. Because we put our intonation on the words that we want to draw the most attention to. So, in a sentence like this, the most important information is the name of the hotel. So, that is the words that we're going to emphasize. And then, because it's a statement and not a question, the intonation is staying down at the end. Okay, our next sentence is a question. So, we're going to go up at the end. How much will it cost to get there? How much will it cost to get there? Next sentence. Could you help me with my luggage, please? Could you help me with my luggage, please? Next sentence. Can you recommend a good restaurant nearby? Can you recommend a good restaurant nearby? This is an important sentence. Sorry, could you drive a bit slower, please? Sorry, could you drive a bit slower, please? I don't know about you guys, but I've had some crazy taxi drivers in the past and I've had to tell them to slow down. All right, the last sentence. I think this is my hotel. Thank you. You can keep the change. I think this is my hotel. Thank you. You can keep the change. All right, guys, well done. I know that was a lot of vocab and shadowing, but hopefully, if you have a notebook or something, you can write those phrases down because a lot of them are essential travel phrases and they'll definitely be useful for you in your future travels. So, we went through checking into the hotel, going through airport security, ordering a coffee or a snack, and then finally ordering a taxi and getting to your hotel. So try to practice these phrases before your next trip. I'm sure they'll help you out. And remember that shadowing is a really good exercise for a lot of different reasons. It's helping with intonation, pronunciation, and vocab memorization. It's a lot of Asian words. So yeah, I hope you guys liked that. If you enjoyed this, please comment below. Let me know what you liked about it. Always open to suggestions for future videos. And don't forget to follow me on all my social medias. It's at English with Gemma on everything. And thank you guys for watching or listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye.